Every week, the Payne family cuts straight to the real financial story.
The one question, Bob, everyone's asking is, are we in an artificial intelligence bubble? You've been through boom and bust. What do you think?
No hype, no myths. Just what actually matters to your money.
Does feel very similar to what we experienced in the 90s. Where are we, though? Are we in 1995, 1997, 1999?
Listen to the Pain Points of Wealth on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Excuse me, taxi. Okay, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
There are other things in the news worth dealing with. One of them, ladies and gentlemen, I have to be careful how I say this because all right, let me just get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is really bad if you are really, really bad if you are of a certain mindset. It's worse than the insurgency. Ladies and gentlemen, the United Nations is in danger of closing. It's true. Now, stop. Don't, if you're shaking because of that now, I understand. Please be seated. If you were standing and you heard the news and it immediately you started convulsing, no, not with laughter, convulsing because of fright, please just sit down, take a few deep breaths. It is true. And you're not going to like those of you. Some of you are not going to like the reason why. The United Nations is in danger of closing. They are desperately running out of money quickly, and they say they may have to shut down the UN headquarters in New York in July if things don't improve. We're only talking a few months away. In July, the United Nations may have to shutter the facility that they have in New York because they are in serious danger of financial collapse. It's because of unpaid dues. The United Nations said yesterday it was facing imminent, this is serious, imminent financial collapse. That it would run out of money in July if countries, namely the United States, did not pay their annual dues that amount to billions of dollars. Apparently, folks, the UN General Secretary Antonio Guterres sent a letter to ambassadors of all 196 member states. Get this right. So it's 196 countries in this thing. And because the United States is not paying their dues, it might shut down. What does that tell you? 196 other countries in this thing, and because the United States is not paying dues, they might have to shut the whole thing down. Does that make sense to you? That's like saying we have 196 clients in our successful business here that we keep going. We have 196 clients. One of them is not paying the bill, so we got to shut the whole thing down. Doesn't that kind of tell you that the money's not evenly spread around? That there were some countries that are getting freebies on this UN deal? I don't know. I'm not an expert at it, but I sound suspicious. Anyway, he got in touch with all the ambassadors. We're going to have to shut this baby down. On December 30th, the General Assembly authored $3.5 billion for their 2026 budget. The United States is responsible for 95% of the money owed to the United Nations, about $2.2 billion. They want $3 billion. The United States is paying $2.2 billion, apparently. What's wrong with this picture? We're subsidizing everything else that's going on over there, and what do we get for it? We get a bunch of hate from some of these other countries. We get the UN interfering in American law, which they've done, especially immigration law. They were responsible for helping to send in this invasion, and they helped fund it with the money that we're giving them. Since we comprise most of this budget. And now, in July, Mexico, for instance, owes $20 million. They want us to fork over billions and billions and billions of dollars. Mexico had $20 million. Well, why don't we just give them $20 million too? Say, hey, we'll send you $20 mil. Figure out the rest yourself. Anyway, I don't know. What do you think, folks? Should we pay these dues or should we? I love what Donald Trump is doing here. I think, if I'm reading the tea leaves in this, right?
The James Golden Show on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
Every week, the Payne family cuts straight to the real financial story.
The one question, Bob, everyone's asking is, are we in an artificial intelligence bubble? You've been through boom and bust. What do you think?
No hype, no myths. Just what actually matters to your money.
Does feel very similar to what we experienced in the 90s. Where are we, though? Are we in 1995, 1997, 1999?
Listen to the Pain Points of Wealth on the Red Apple Podcast Network.